Greetings from the Science of Mind, Martha Creek's Reflections. Chapter 1, quote, "In the beginning, comma, God." In the beginning, God. The beginning, the story of creation, simplifying this, describing the infinite, absolute intelligence, inquiry, the voice of God in creation, the thoughts of God, the word of God, spirit knows itself. Where to begin? How about with my favorite things? Questions. In the beginning, God. In the beginning, spirit or intelligence only. No manifest planets, no manifest systems, no visible form. Where did spirit move? Where did spirit move? What did spirit move on with, from? From whence came its patterns? What means or powers did it employ? Through what agencies did it work? How did we and all other physical manifestations come into being? How did you come into being? How did I come into being? Besides that hot, passionate love from two young human beings in the backseat of a car one summer May night. What questions do you ask about the beginning? What do you actually believe about the beginning? What is your human narrative about the creation story? Not what you've been handed down, not what your ancestors believed. What do you actually believe about it? I'll share a funny story with a lady I worked with who I love very much. This was years, decades ago. And she was very concerned about my soul and what I believed. And she told me regularly that she prays for me, of which I was very glad. And I thanked her sincerely. Like, pray for me, because pray for me. Thank you. And I asked her one day in a sincere inquiry, because I believed if we talked about it, we likely believe some of the same things. I didn't think our belief systems were that far off. And I didn't know what she believed, and to the degree I likely didn't know even what I believed, because at that time particularly I'd not taken a good look like I am looking again and again now since then with what do I actually believe. So I asked her what she believes, and she said, "I'm a Baptist." And I said, "Right. And what do you believe as a Baptist?" And she said, "I believe I'm a Baptist." And I said, "Right. But in your Baptist faith and traditions and teachings, what is it you believe as a Baptist?" And it was a sincere, heartfelt approach for me. I sincerely believed that we would see that we're very close in our beliefs. And she was becoming challenged by it and likely was imagining that I was challenging her or going to condemn her, criticize her beliefs in some way. And I can honestly say that was not true. That was not the case. I was looking for a common ground that we had. And I said, "What do you believe is Baptist?" And she said, "I don't know what I believe is Baptist. I'm just a Baptist." And I said, "What makes you a Baptist, for example? What do you align with?" And she said, "I'm a Baptist because my mama and daddy was a Baptist." I said, so Baptist is not a race, for example. And she kind of pounded the table and said, "I told you I'm a Baptist." Like that's it. So in the science of mind, whatever you believe, what's the basis of the belief? What do you actually believe? Not what you've been handed down, not what you've been taught, even in the science of mind, not what your teachers think, not what your teachers taught. What do you actually believe about the beginning? And in the beginning, God or not? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. MarthaCreek.com. I have a lot of questions, not so many answers. See you tomorrow.